Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this episode, we're going to unbox the 2018 edition of the NES Classic Edition, see how it differs from its predecessor that came out in 2016, and I'm going to let you know how perhaps one of you can win this. Hello everybody and welcome to Rock Solid Productions. My name is Gary, your host, and if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I really appreciate you coming by. Now, if you want to keep up to date on each and every new piece of content that we have on the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way, every time we do have a new video that goes live, you are alerted. So, the NES Classic Edition, this bad boy right here, wildly popular. Nintendo sold out in no time flat, which led to people to scalping these things on eBay and Craigslist and other locations like that. Now, I got mine the night it came out from our local Meijer, which is kind of like a Target or a Walmart, probably right between there, I'd say, as far as the type of store that it is. I've absolutely loved it. I've done a ton of videos on this from different controllers, how to go ahead and install the Brook accessory Nincade into this to do wireless adapters, some controller options, a bunch of cool stuff. I've really enjoyed owning this. But the problem is, while I had mine, most people didn't have one. Now, Nintendo is fixing that now, and that's what is in the box here. This is actually, I ordered this on, well, I was out on vacation from BestBuy.com, and it is an NES Classic Edition. In fact, let's unbox it right here. Do I have anything on me? Do I have anything on me? Do I have anything on me? Use an AC adapter. Take that, Sean Long, and your screwdrivers. So, and I want to make sure I don't tear this box up because we'll be reusing it soon. So here we have the 2018 edition, NES Classic Edition. What I want to do, we've got the photo booth set up over there. We're going to set both boxes side by side. We're going to see how they're alike between each other and how they differ from each other. We're going to check out the length of the cord on the controller, check out the box art, and a couple other things. So let's hit the bench. So here we have the boxes from the two different NES Classic Editions I have. This is my launch day NES Classic Edition box. This is my one that I just received that we featured in the open. Now, looking at the front of the boxes, they look pretty similar. There are a couple subtle differences, though. The Nintendo seal of quality is here in the lower right-hand corner on the original version of the box. We'll call this the launch edition of the box. And on this one, the official seal is on the upper left-hand corner above the Nintendo sign. Let's see, on the left-hand side, they look pretty identical to me. Play NES games the way they were meant to be played on a full-size original NES controller. Just plug it in, you're ready to go. Includes all of the original features, plus control pad for quick control movement, and B buttons for rapid-fire action, select and start for menu selections, and pausing the game. The lighting does look a little bit different on this one than that one, but it's minor to me. It looks the same. You've still got link down below, which is a good thing. On the back of the box, again, looks like everything is pretty much in the same position. 30 classic games, Donkey Kong, Final Fantasy, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus. Those three are there. Same games in the upper corner as well. Game listing looks to be the same. Rated everyone 10 and up, mild violence. Everyone and up, 10 and up, mild violence. Got the crabs and whatnot here. On this side, NES console. It's a retro blast from the past with the return of the all-time fan favorite Nintendo Entertainment System. This mini-sized NES Classic Edition system is packed with 30 pre-installed classic Nintendo Entertainment System games from the 80s, fully loaded and ready to play using the original style NES Classic controller. Copy looks to be the same on the box there. Top of the box looks to be the same. Again, this is the launch day version. And one thing I hadn't noticed until I started prepping for this video is the fact there's a tab on that side of the box and just a flap there. So, and that is the same on this, just the flap. There's the tab. Again, launch day one, we're going to set this one aside now. So diving inside the box here, I'll set the box aside for now. And inside the box, you do get a poster, which is very similar to the original release. It also came with a poster just like that. Setting that one aside. Inside the box itself, you have the NES Classic. And there it is. I'm going to slide this aside. So 2018 version, 2016 version. They look identical. Now, one of the ways, and this came out early on after the original was released and people couldn't get any, there were these Chinese knockoffs that people were getting, and you know, it looked the same. It didn't say Nintendo here. The other thing is the controller port was different too. These are the same controller ports that the Wii Classic controllers use from the Wii and the Wii Remote. Those controllers, the knockoffs, use like an Atari or a Sega Genesis style connector, so easy way to tell the difference. Now, one thing I have found weird since day one with this is why the HDMI port is upside down. I just think that's odd myself. Again, 2016, 2018 has the same type of molded warranty information and whatnot on the bottom, serial numbers towards the bottom too. As far as I can tell, physically the cases are the same. One thing I was glad to notice is I do have my Nincade installed in here. I forgot if I put the feet back on it or not, and I did, so that's a good thing. So, good to see overall. It's the same console basically that we fell in love with a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'm going to carefully put it back in here. And one of the other things that I'm curious to see is whether or not they addressed the controller length, which, hearing early reports, I am not optimistic, so we'll keep that under wraps there. There's the controller itself. We'll get to the rest of the box in a moment. And that cord is still pathetically short. So I have my original one right here. And this is only like a 3.5, 4 foot table. And I mean, that's pathetic how short that cable is. This is about the same length, so wireless will probably be your friend, as will extension cables. You may want to check out CastleManiaGames.com. I think Ryan does carry extension cables that will work with that. Set that aside. It does come with your wall wart, and this one here is 5 volt, 1.5 amp. And then finally underneath here, we'll pull the insert out carefully. You get your micro USB power cable, and you also get an HDMI cable. Looks to be about 4 or 5 feet, almost identical to what the original one was, again from 2016. So we're going to box this back up, and I'm going to tell you how one of you is getting this system. So there you have it, folks. There's really not a whole lot of difference between the 2016 launch day edition of the NES Classic and the 2018 edition. There's some minor changes in the box art. The console itself looks to be identical. The controller looks to be identical. These are all good things. This is a really awesome system. I've loved mine since the day that I got it, and I really hope you folks are able to get one yourself. Now, I've teased it and I've talked about it. I have a way where one of you is going to get this system. You see this box here? It's the one it came to me in. It's going to one of you in it. So if you check out the pinned comment below, I have a Gleam app on our Facebook page where you can enter to win this NES Classic Edition. There's a number of different ways you can enter. One of them is to subscribe to the channel. There are other methods of entry, such as checking out the Facebook page, following me on Twitter, and if you go and visit my friend Gerardo, his daughter Camilla is going through cancer right now. If you visit their GoFundMe page, you actually get the most entries by any option out there. You may see a little white tail walking through here. I've got Pine Top, who's wanting to check out the NES Classic for himself. So the contest will be going until we either hit 5,000 subscribers or until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time on August 31st, 2018. I've got all the rules and details in the Gleam app if you're interested to check it out. It is only open to residents of the lower 48 states. I do apologize. I'll do something soon for your international folks, some review codes or something like that. I'll get you guys something real soon. So that's it. That's how you can win this exact version of the NES Classic Edition. And whoever wins it, good luck to all of you. I'll even autograph it for you if you would like. Some of you that enhances the value, some of you that takes away from the value. I'll leave it up to you. But go ahead to make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. That way you get kept up to date with each and everything that we have going on here on the channel, including giveaways and contests like this. We'll announce the winner here on the channel too. If you do have any comments or questions too about the NES Classic Edition, what controllers you should use, what accessories you should use, how to hack it, go ahead and leave that comment down below. You can also email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. We do answer all of our emails and messages. You can also go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. Hey, that's another way you can enter to win. Go over to twitter.com and look for Rock Solid Studios. You can visit us on our Facebook page too. Another way you can enter to win. Facebook.com/RockSolidProductions. And you can also help support the future of the channel through a couple of different ways. First of all, if you like the t-shirts, you can get one yourself. Head on over to our Teespring store. I'll have the link here on screen for you to check that out. We've got a bunch of different styles and designs for men, women, t-shirts, and sweatshirts too. It's the middle of July right now, but winter's coming. You may want to stock up on some hoodies. I know I'll probably pick up one or two of those myself. And then you can also go ahead and join us for as little as $1 a month over on our Patreon page, patreon.com/rocksolid. For just $1 a month, you get early access to all of our videos, exclusive content, and like our Patreon supporters, by the time you're watching this, they've known about the giveaway for a day or two. So just something to be aware of. There are benefits to helping support the channel financially. And then if you do need any accessories for the NES Classic Edition, like I mentioned earlier, check out my friend Ryan at CastlemaniaGames.com. Use promo code ROX10 and you can save 10% off just about anything in the store, and any orders over $20, you also get free standard shipping and handling in the USA as well. So the NES Classic Edition, I'm thrilled to see it back. It is a great system. I'm even more excited to give this away to one of you as well. I am Gary. This has been Rock Solid Productions. We are on the drive to 5,000 subscribers. Help us get there. Share this video. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can share this to help build the excitement and to get that subscribership up, because it'd be really cool if we hit that 5,000 subscriber mark before August 31st. That way we can end the contest early, get you guys this console even earlier too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Oh, good luck.